Mystery at the Blind Frog Ranch. Duane Ollinger is a name wrapped in intrigue. His story isn't told through self-promotion or social media. Rather, it's etched in the dust of forgotten caverns and whispered in the echoes of discovery. From magazine profiles and investigative articles, here unfolds 10 lesser-known truths about this man who left an oil empire for the lure of the unknown. The man who bridged oil and mystery long before Blind Frog Ranch became a portal to the paranormal, Duane mastered the rig and pipeline. He built and operated a Texas oil contracting business, eventually selling it to finance something far more elusive: treasure hunting in Utah's Uinta Basin. This pivot speaks to a relentless hunger for more than financial gain, something deeper. 2. An inventor concealed by legend. Few realize Duane isn't just a man of grit. He's also a mind of invention. Under the name Walter Duane Ollinger, he holds patents for designs that improve the cooling of oil and gas compressors, a sophisticated piece of engineering suggesting his roots run deeper than the Derrick 3, a hidden heirloom. The caverns below the 160-acre Blind Frog Ranch might look unassuming, but beneath its surface lurks a labyrinth of caverns. Duane uncovered 7 subterranean caves fraught with the eerie promise of lost Aztec gold. And perhaps something even stranger, his belief in this hidden world is not dramatic theater, it's deeply personal. For a name forged by amphibian mystery, Blind Frog Ranch owes its name to more than southwestern flair. Early excavations revealed hundreds of blind frogs in underground water pools, creatures that lingered unmoving, unused to sunlight, lending the land its odd moniker and shaping its vibe. Ownership shrouded in complexity. Television tends to paint Duane as the solitary force behind the ranch, but the truth is more intricate. He owns approximately 2/3 of the property, a nuance the show glosses over. And while the show implied he acquired it around 2018, Duane has stated the purchase occurred much earlier, circa 2012, revealing a decade-long personal mission. 6. The son who moved for mystery. Chad Ollinger, Duane's son, gave up his life in Texas, even stepping away from his business and home, to join the hunt at Utah. He initially helped with underwater drones, but quickly became a core part of the team and the emotional anchor of their quest. Their father-son synergy is compelling proof that this is as much a family saga as it is a treasure hunt. 7. The ranch that pays its own way. The quest for the unknown doesn't come cheap. Yet, through cautious ingenuity, the ranch has become more than a dream. It's begun generating income. Tours, merchandising, and media ventures tied to the Discovery show are helping fund the expedition, turning legend into livelihood. 8. Artifacts that defy expectations. The team has yet to uncover Aztec gold, but they have found a curious collection: Spanish coins, a metal bracelet, and a wooden box carbon dated to Montezuma's era. Inside that box wasn't gold, it was gallium. Strange, scientific, surreal. Just how this journey keeps unfolding. 9. Health rumblings beneath the surface. Fans of the show have noticed something. Duane seems thinner, more guarded, and sometimes covering his neck, fueled by speculation ranging from back pain to more serious ailments like throat cancer. Though unconfirmed, these observations deepen the narrative. This isn't a man for whom mystery is entertainment, but perhaps a personal legacy to be wrested from the enigmatic 10. Flirting with the cosmic beyond folklore and caverns, Duane has ventured into even stranger territories, reportedly discussing extraterrestrial phenomena, portals, and cosmic federations in a conversation with an interviewer renowned in UFO circles. He shared stories involving a general connected to secret government operations and possibly extraterrestrial contacts, intertwining his real-world exploration with the fringes of speculative conspiracy. The high desert basin of Utah, where mountains cast long shadows and legends outlive lifetimes. One man has etched his name into modern myth. Duane Ollinger is not your typical television personality. He's not polished by media handlers or sharpened by celebrity. He walks a path few dare tread, not only because it's unknown, but because it may never lead to anything but deeper mystery. Though millions have watched him on Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, the man behind the mystery remains cloaked in more questions than answers. Peel back the surface of the show, and you'll find a life filled with invention, danger, obsession, and perhaps a little madness. These 10 lesser-known facts shine a light on Duane Ollinger, not the character, but the person on. Oil was just the beginning. Before the hunt for gold or extraterrestrial metals, Duane built his fortune in a more terrestrial realm. Oil. A self-made contractor in Texas, wealth or stumble into success. He carved it out with grit and precision. The oil rigs gave him financial independence, but also instilled in him a sharp mechanical mind. That mind would later prove useful when searching for anomalies in the Utah wilderness. Yet even when he stood atop a successful company, Duane was already dreaming of the earth beneath it too. His name appears on engineering patents. Duane isn't just a businessman, he's a bona fide inventor. Under the formal name Walter Duane Ollinger, he holds patents related to gas compressor cooling technology. These aren't vanity filings. They're technical, detailed innovations used in the field. It's a rare clue to his intellect, meticulous, curious, and willing to challenge the limits of machinery and nature alike. This inventive streak bleeds into his work at Blind Frog Ranch, where custom rigs, underwater drones, and strange sensors now fill the landscape. 3. Blind Frog Ranch was never just a real estate investment. Many think Duane stumbled into Blind Frog Ranch like a prospector chasing ghost stories. The truth runs deeper. He purchased the 160-acre property years before the public ever heard of it, reportedly as early as 2012. It wasn't an impulse buy. The land was known locally for unusual magnetic anomalies, ancient legends, and difficult-to-explain disappearances. The deeper he explored, the stranger the findings became. And the stranger the findings, the harder it became to walk away for. The ranch got its name from a biological oddity. The name, Blind Frog Ranch, isn't some folksy invention for television. Early excavation efforts unearthed natural pools in hidden caverns, some of which were home to pale eyeless frogs. These amphibians had seemingly adapted to generations in pitch-black environments. The moment struck Duane profoundly. Here was a place untouched by sunlight, evolving in secret, right under his feet. That theme, of things hidden and quietly surviving beneath the surface, would come to define everything that followed. 5. The caverns below stretch further than expected. Initial scans of the ranch suggested a few caverns. What Duane and his team found over time, however, was a vast underground network that defied expectation. Caverns honeycomb the subsurface in impossible directions. Some collapse into water-filled tunnels. Others show signs of human modification. No mainstream geological survey has fully mapped the system. Whether these passageways were carved by water, time, or something else remains uncertain, and Duane is determined to find out. 6. His son gave up everything to join him. This isn't just Duane's story. His son, Chad, left behind a stable life in Texas to join the dig. It wasn't a television stunt. It was a real commitment to family, to mystery, to something bigger. Together, the two form a rare partnership, one grounded in generational trust, sharpened by risk. Chad's drone expertise and youthful perspective balance Duane's obsessive determination. And although they sometimes clash, there's a sense that this treasure hunt is as much about legacy as it is about Gold 7. The land fights back. The land around Blind Frog Ranch has been called cursed, haunted, even radioactive. Though those terms belong more to urban legend and science, there's no denying the dangers. Workers have suffered mysterious burns. Equipment fails without explanation. GPS devices go haywire. There are magnetic fields where compasses spin aimlessly. At least one team member reportedly quit after an encounter underground left him shaken for days. Duane doesn't dismiss these things. He documents them, storing them as data points in an ever-growing Mystery 8. A strange metal changed everything. In Season 2 of Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, Duane's team recovered a sealed wooden box deep in the earth. Its contents weren't gold or silver, but gallium, a rare metal with strange properties. Gallium melts in your hand, conducts electricity unusually well, and is used in high-tech electronics and advanced weaponry. Its presence at the ranch raised more questions than answers. Who placed it there? Why hide it? And what else might lie buried near B9? He's rumored to be in contact with government insiders, though never confirmed on the show. Fringe communities have whispered that Duane may have spoken with ex-military personnel and government officials about what's under his land. Some claim intelligence agencies took an interest in the ranch's anomalies. Others suggest he's been warned to stop digging. Whether these rumors hold weight or are the product of online myth-making, Duane has never rushed to deny them. He simply keeps digging, in both the soil and the silence.